Hi Aries, welcome into another general weekly reading for you. This is going to be for the week of January 13th to the 19th, 2025. I got the direct and bold message of extreme change leads to a brighter existence. Extreme change leads to a brighter existence. And as I was stepping into, they're saying in a hop and a skip into this Aries collective energy, I do feel sort of an inner peace and a brightness about you, a feeling of you, for a lot, experiencing extreme change within and outside of you, rewinding back, okay? And obviously, it's going to date further back for some, and it's going to be more recent, more so recently for a lot as well. Anyways, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is as well a week where you're experiencing positive results due to whatever's been changing within and outside of you. Maybe for some, feeling like a brand new version of yourself and feeling like this is a brand new chapter. But I do feel as if it's a week as well where you're experiencing one or two significant extreme changes in the midst of a shifting week for you that's leaving you feeling brighter, maybe healthier, okay? Some of which the changes, or one significant change to your diet and or self-care routines, or one in particular, once again, really working to your advantage. I'm getting a bit of a glow up kind of energy about you. Moving on to some Moonology oracles, boundaries coming out. I don't want to take it, but they're saying boundaries with yourself when it comes to habits, way of living, routines, cycles. That's part of this week. But boundaries with other people and maybe a situation like a job or something is of significance. Remembering that you set the tone and you're in the driver's seat, my friend. I feel very direct in your energy as well. Okay, I guess we're taking boundaries. Moving right along. It feels like if you try to ignore the signs, the messages, maybe even the remembrance moment, if you try to discard what you're meant to digest, utilize, being a very spiritual soul, I feel spirits coming through very directly to sort of match and even support your energy and give you that message again. You know what I'm saying? We will get through to you somehow. We're going to, okay, you do have to have patience at certain points because I really feel like people are poking at you or testing your patience somehow. It could be in regards to, I want to say, work for a lot, your relationship, maybe noise factors, bad energy, your spirituality could play into it. Just a side note. But the three on the board, we have boundaries, courage, and watch for signs. All right, watch for the signs. You're another individual, another sign within these readings so far for the week where it's going to be a sign-filled week, right? Messages coming through. I do love that we have the butterflies here symbolizing and representing, speaking upon transformation in the past and currently within and outside of you. Feeling like this is a new chance for you, or new chances for you to live life in better ways, to put your best foot forward and experience again that brighter existence, and watch how that trickles out and positively affects every aspect of your life, of your path. As I feel, again, your world is changing for the better. We didn't really say that, but it's pretty much what's coming through. At the snap of my finger, things get done. Your leadership quality may be coming into play and being utilized, but it's this feeling of you wanting something and it gets done, it comes to be. You need something and it comes in throughout the week. There may be a wish fulfillment for some. I want to further clarify each one with the Mermaid Tarot. Very, very interesting. Okay, yeah. Let's start with this one. I can see why they wanted to come out because obviously it's a major energy for you where there's a lot coming towards you. So you need to have boundaries. You need to set up clear expectations, clear yeses and nos is what I'm getting. There needs to be a reminder to somebody of your worth if they're trying to undermine that or question that or utilize it to their advantage. There's a feeling of this as well being a week where you, again, have to have boundaries with yourself because you maybe recently have been overdoing it with something or not doing something enough. So use discernment, use the past to your advantage in that sense. And at times I want to say a lot, put your foot on the brake. Feel the wind in your hair is what I'm getting with this part of the imagery. A sense of there being moments of freedom and carefree energy, maybe lightness. They're giving me a very typical image of somebody in a convertible listening to music and having long hair flowing in the wind as they drive. So there's something about that energy for you at certain points. Moving on to the courage card, where you feel you stand alone. If we look at this imagery here of the person standing there, that's purposeful, okay? Sometimes in life, having too many people or people in general or somebody wrapped up into your personal affairs or a certain moment, realization, accomplishment, aspects of your life would overcomplicate it, right? Or you wouldn't proceed exactly as you're meant to, as it's meant to. Does that make sense? You might be feeling at certain points, for some, there's a focus on where you feel lonely in life, maybe wanting to exit single life or reconnect or connect with somebody or people more so. Maybe you want more friends like myself. But they're saying there is prime opportunity to connect with people throughout the week, but you may feel like there should be more, you want more connecting, less alone time. And this may be a good thing for my very introverted or just loner souls drawn to the reading, because it feels like you're stepping into a phase along your path within your life where you're going to have more experiences in that sense, not just in regards to that, of course, but more time, more opportunities to connect with people, and having the courage to step out of your comfort zone in that sense is going to be key for you. But the Four of Swords, because you're protected in the midst of this courageous week, maybe even being pushed to once again in certain ways or one particular way to be more courageous in comparison to the past. Again, I feel stepping out of your comfort zone in other ways will be key for you. You're really, really protected once again, especially when you sleep. You may be someone like myself where you're very spiritually messed with through dreams and spiritual effects throughout the week, but it does feel like a time for you where you're surrounded by this protective energy as you're feeling the need to protect at certain points. 719, look up the angel number meaning. Look how nicely these two cards pair together, color-wise, imagery-wise. The Fool card with the Watch for Signs card is talking about this being a leap of faith kind of week for you, right? A refreshing week full of a lot of signs and synchronicities, symbols of importance, maybe visions, dreams vividly of importance. Where I drift away, I fantasize in regards to what I want, maybe what I need. Spirit saying you didn't want or need that previous to this moment. You just might after this, and that's one of the ways we're helping you. But the color blue is really good for you, as well as yellow. Peace and happiness. I mean, who doesn't want that? And I feel life is stripped away and minimalized those two energies from your life too many times. But again, this being a transformative week that gives you prime opportunity to begin again, okay? To experience differently, to be the brightest version of yourself, and therefore brighten up every aspect of your life, including people, on a day-to-day basis. I love this reading for you. Moving on to, okay, I'm sorry, but on a negative note, I feel the need to mention that there may be somebody working against you behind your back. They will not win in the end is the message coming through. Persevere and you will overcome any problems that you find have been nagging at you or just popping up for you, rewinding back or at certain rare points throughout the week. And deep personal strength, the Valley card, deep personal strength and peace that assures you success. Absolutely beautiful. And to get ready to wrap up this reading, I'm actually going to pull a couple more. Ooh, you are another sign where they're saying luck is on your side. I mean, who doesn't want to hear that, okay? And there's going to be great good fortune for you now and more so moving forward. There is the possibility for romance, celebration, and party. But they're saying don't overdo it in the celebration process. You know what I mean? Everything in balance, in moderation. And it is a week where they're saying, you might have Leo in your chart, but they're saying it's time to act, okay? In an organic, balanced manner. But as well, I want to wrap up this reading by saying this is a week, my friend, where you are absolutely highly thought of. Now, this was a great reading for you, okay? So I hope it was truly helpful. I'm going to wrap this up by saying I'm sending you a ton of love and light. I will absolutely see you in the next one. Bye, Aries.